I'm fucked up. Yes or no? Your scenario, how you see it, I'm fucked up.
But this is the situation with you, because I'm telling you this from experience. Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah. Listen, this is the situation. Looking at the case, looking at everything I've seen so far, and now that they got this conviction on the Uber, I'm almost guaranteeing you there's no way to win against these people because they already know about everything else. That's why this case is a scandal. But I already know from seeing how these feds work for fucking decades, when a scandal like this happens, they do cover up. And the reason that you got them in a bad position is because you could throw the whole case upside down by just saying, you know what, fuck it, man. I don't have to, like go along with the FBI. I'm just going to confess. Because they're covering up the rest of the stuff that they want to come back with later when they get Jay out the way and then come back to you. And I'm just saying, man, I mean, I'm not trying to, like rain on your parade, but I'm telling you truthfully that your best bet is to just, like, I'll tell your story for you. I'll even pay you for your story, but it has to be, I just need to know the whole truth. I want to know everything that happened to you in your whole life, and I will write your story, and I need the truth. And if that happens...
My life, all right? How much you talking about? And hold on, before you talking about numbers, I want a documentary. The fuck? I don't want just a story.
I'm doing it. But you have to understand something.
You know the movie Blow? How they did him? They had him in shackles, and he told that whole story. That's what I want to do. Yeah.
But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a permission to go in there and meet with you directly. I'm gonna ask to be able to bring a camera, that kind of stuff. That's what I want to do. I'm an independent journalist. But I have to verify that what you're telling me is true before I give you anything, because I don't want to be spun. I don't want you lying to me or anything like that. I'm going to take whatever you tell me, and then I got to investigate it and verify it to be true. I mean, that's what I could do to start, because I have to the problem is I have to verify it, bro. I have to verify what you're telling me. I can't just give money like that, man. I'm not rich like that. It's coming from my pocket.
But I'll tell you, business black and white. This shit... Not only black and white, I'll tell you my whole story. Shit that ain't even in black and white. Shit that's for real. You can't, man.
Listen, I want to know everything from when you was in Puerto Rico to hear everything. I want to know your whole life story, and I'm gonna tell it, and I'm gonna write it down.
But that's the problem, though. They got a whole bunch of shit gonna pop up if I do that. Talking about from Puerto Rico. A whole bunch of shit gonna pop up.
Man, but this is what you want. Trust me, because it's already over. There's not gonna be. I'm promising you, these FBI will never let you on the street again because of this scandal. Anyway, and already they're gonna charge. When they finish this case, there's gonna be a consecutive sentence to the Uber, and then they're gonna do the state trial on the rape shit and all that other bullshit. And that sentence is gonna be. Listen to me. Just listen to me. It doesn't matter if you're not worried about it. By the time you go in front of that jury, they're going to be able to bring in the murder conviction, the robbery, all these other convictions, and a jury is not going to care. They're going to just say, oh, he must have done it because look at all this other shit. I'm just telling you, bro, and in all honesty, the chances of getting out of jail are impossible because of the level of the scandal. But the only way that it's possible is if you just be honest about everything. If you change the way people do it and you just say, look, man, I'm just going to tell the truth, whatever happened. I'm going to throw my whole life story on the mercy of the public, and maybe someday people will respect me for at least telling the truth. That could help you. I don't know. But everything else with this case shit, and that's not going to work. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not trying to, I'm telling you what your lawyers won't tell you. If they're telling you you have a chance for an appeal and all that shit, they're doing that to you on purpose to prevent you from confessing to anything else because they know that's going to ruin the FBI's case against Jay. And that's why they're telling you that, oh, you could appeal, you could this, that. I already know the FBI ain't never going to let you out with the scandal. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm trying to tell you. They probably will even come back at some point later on and try to charge it. If I pass away or if I die or something like that, they'll probably come back to the case and try to charge it. The only reason they're not doing it now is because I found it. And I already got cases against them. Tell your girl to go on my website. You could see recordings I have since the 90s, man. I got one of the biggest murders I solved was a terrorism murder. It was a terrorism murder in 1994. This guy, Mohammed Saeed, got killed for a kilo of heroin, and I traced that case to the Al-Qaeda people in Pakistan. And they've been blocking that murder for 3 decades. Your case is a big story.
I heard I make history. Like, I actually got the worst hit ever, like, seen. Like,
I mean, it's a big case. It would be top story on the news. The only reason it's not right now is because I found it, and they've been blocking my other scandals. But it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna.
They said your name the other day in the courtroom. They trying to block you from making motions and everything. They block.
Yeah, I know, but that's bullshit. That's real irrelevant. They didn't. There's nothing. Everything I'm filing is legit.
That talks right there. They're trying to block you. That shows though. All right.
Well,
look.
You gotta think about it, bro. Just think about it, and I just want the truth, man. Listen to me. I just want the truth.
I already know the reality. All right. So let me ask you this. This confession.
What's up?
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would I be able to stay in the feds and not go to the state?
That's what I'm gonna try to do. If I get a confession from you directly, the first thing I'm gonna do is go get you another lawyer, because I'm gonna go to lawyers that I know. I'm gonna say, listen, I have a guy. He's willing to confess. We need another lawyer, and then I'm gonna get you another lawyer that you could work with, and then you try to keep it in the feds, because that's the most important thing you got to do right now. You got to have another lawyer. It's not guaranteed, but when you got a scandal this big, I can almost guarantee it. Personally, I don't have a problem giving you, if you're gonna solve. Listen, if you solve all these.
I got a big story. Like I got my story. Like it's more into it. It ain't just like. There's all type of shit mixed up with my shit. You feel me? You got shit with bitches. You got shit with drugs. You got shit gangster shit. You got all type of shit. You feel me? Like. Yeah.
But and I'm good at telling that kind of a story. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got lucky that I got on this case. I just want the truth, and obviously because the stories keep changing. It's not.
About the truth. This is the truth. Hold on, let me give you the truth right here.
Believe me, man, let me get you another lawyer. Let me get you to start talking to these people to stay in the feds, bro. And the money aspect, listen, man, I'm not going to lowball you. If you actually do solve all these other cases, I'm going to try to give you what's fair, even more than that. I'm not lying to you, but I have to get the truth. I'm not giving money and somebody's lying to me about shit and I find out later it's lies. I have to be able to investigate it.
I'm not even finna play with you knowing that you can help me, bro. What the fuck?
I know what I'm saying.
That's what it is.
All right, so
if you want extra shit, man, I'll give you the extra shit too.
No, listen, I want only the truth. I want only the truth.
You got to understand where I'm coming from too.
I will pay you. I will pay you if these things are true that happened. They really happened, and you know about it. I will pay you for that story, bro. I will pay you for it. I want it to come out because the public needs to know. Look at how kids are growing up these days. I mean, I'm not supportive of that shit. I'm not like into crazy shit like that, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to change too, bro. I don't want you to be like that your whole life, thinking like that. I want you to come back to reality. All right, so I'm trying to help you, bro. I'm trying to help you too. I want you to change. I don't want that to be what you're defined by, but I know one thing. It starts with telling the truth, bro. It starts with not trying to play with these people. It starts with, let me be the guy who walks you through this, man. I will hold your hand through the whole procedure, bro. And I will make sure I will defend you to the end. Let's solve these cases. Let's bring some justice to the victims and shit. That's the only thing I care about. I'm not a snitch. I don't tell niggas to get off of time or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down, but listen. Only thing I ask for you is two things.
What's up?
Boom. Give me that money. You get rich off whatever fuck you finna make. I don't want money either. You feel me? I just want you to be on my side, bro. Be on my corner.
Listen, let me just tell you right now. I don't do this for money.
I ain't finna ask you for those $2 million,
listen,
$1 million.
my nigga.
Listen, I just want, whenever I need help, I need your help.
Listen, my nigga, I will be there. I will be the guy who's standing next to you on everything. You call me from the jail, whatever you need. Whatever you got problems in the jail, if you need to file shit, I'll file it for you. I will be there for you. If you help me solve these cases, I'm not gonna leave you alone, man. I'm gonna go through the whole situation with you. As long as I'm alive, you could call that phone. I'm gonna answer. Ask Jay. Ask Jay, bro.
Listen to understand, my brother. Listen to understand, Naki.
All right.
How about if shit that they don't even got? What about that?
I mean. Listen, anything that's not solved.
The shit that's out, like, it ain't solved, and it might be.
Well, here's the thing. The only thing, I don't care about drug cases or rape cases or any of that shit. I only care about
listen,
like homicides, terrorism.
We talking about smacking shit, bro.
All right, so that's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff I investigate. I don't do low level stuff. If there's stuff, this is why I'm interested in your case, because I wouldn't deal with it if it wasn't this much craziness going on with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I need. I need to know dates, times, places. I need to verify that shit happened. I need to verify your details, and then I need to get you an attorney. I need to get you an attorney to help you confess directly to the FBI. And if they don't want to do it, at least I have an attorney that's going to fight and say, look, this is a scam. They're doing this because they're...
The only thing I don't want to do, I don't want to go to a fucking state prison, dog.
But that's what I told you from day one, dog. I told you...
It's better than the feds. The only reason I know is because it's not better than the feds, man.
It's not better than feds. Listen, the state...
I know it's pro-ass niggas. All that, it's really gangland. I don't do gangs.
Listen, the state is garbage. Dog, you could get... Listen, the state is garbage. If you end up in the feds and you're doing all your time in the feds, that's a good outcome to start. And this is one of, I told you from day one, the first time we spoke, I told you we have to keep this in the feds. I know what I'm telling you. You have to keep this in the feds. We have to make a serious attempt to confess directly to the FBI, even though they're blocking you. Because they could have been talk to you about all this shit directly. They're not doing it because they're framing Jay. Because they're framing Jay.
Look, how you planning on doing this? Because Alejandra listening to this phone call right now. I know that bitch was just listening to, she said she was listening to my shit, J Money shit today, this morning. She gonna bring something up tomorrow about the phone calls. The bitch listening, like, hey, like, yo.
I mean, listen, like, the bitch knows everything. Listen, the bitch already found the fucking, the murderers and all that. She already knows the cases. They're hiding them from me. They already know who it was, where it was, how it happened. They know everything already. There's like 10 niggas in the jail telling them this whole story. So what's the difference if you say it directly?
You have 1 minute left.
Them bitches was mean-mugging the shit out of me, bro.
They hate you, bro. They hate you. You could destroy their whole careers in 2 seconds. Because like I said, the FBI is not supposed to block you. If you want to keep your cases federal, and you want to just do a straight confession and stay federal, they already waived the death penalty. They waived it. All right. All right, Papa.
I'm going to call you tomorrow. Hey,
all right,
you can hang up. I'm going to call you tomorrow, B. Sophie.
All right, Papa.